his mind rarely shuts off from work. And especially working in ministry or nonprofit work, it's all the time. You know, it's not an 8 to 5. With cycling, it forces him to have that time, you know, to shut off.
I feel like riding, like mowing the lawn or taking a shower. You know, there's those moments where you're just kind of alone, is when the Lord just kind of downloads some things to you. Where you're working through something and an answer comes. Growing up, I always enjoyed the bike. I always was on my bike, rode all over town on my bike. It was just the thing I did. At the end of 21, I bought a new mountain bike and started riding more and more. And my friend JT and I started doing some lengthier rides. We were just constantly looking for what's the next thing to keep pushing us. Leadville popped up. But I like having a goal out there to push me to stay on the bike. I don't typically have a goal that big.
I was probably more surprised at where it's located, you know, because normally everything's pretty local.
Leadville is the highest city in the nation, the highest mountains in Colorado. There's nothing that I have available to me that will help me here to prepare for the altitude there. The race itself was obviously a big, big goal for me. My strategy for getting in the Leadville race was through the lottery. I think there's 1,600 entries that they make available for the mountain bike race. And then the other was to go and do the Austin Rattler. All right, well, we're on the road to Burnett, Texas, Reveille Peak Ranch. Got a 60-mile mountain bike race, the Austin Rattler.
Corral 2, make sure you're at the starting line. If you were in Corral 2, you are now getting ready to start this thing.
I thought I would probably come in around 6 hours and 45 minutes, but to my surprise, I came in 6 hours and 18 minutes, so that was really good. I got a nice finisher medal for that, and here in a little while, we'll be doing the drawing to see who gets to go to race Leadville, which is ultimately what we're here for. 50 extra coins were given out at the end of the race, and my number, unfortunately, wasn't drawn. Your bib number, you know, is what they go off of, and yeah, the number before me and the number after me, but not my number. It's like, well, okay, maybe there's another plan for me. It's December 1st, the lottery is officially open, and I'm going to now enter my name. You've got to be comfortable with failing. I'm not necessarily comfortable with failing, so it just means I push harder to make sure I don't fail.
Outside or inside? Yeah? I didn't see it on Strava. Here you go uphill, but then once you get up to the top, you cut back down, and this is pretty high speed down, coming down that side.
My hope is that tomorrow my name gets pulled, and then it's just planning a training strategy.
What are you doing, Matt Payne?
So today is Monday, January 8th. The lottery was today. The email says, "You're in."
How do you feel?
I'm going to Leadville.
We are going to Leadville.
Yes, you're going with me, so we're going to Leadville.
Okay.
If I'm gonna do it, you can be sure that I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure that I'm successful at it.
12 push-ups, and we're holding a 30-second hold. 1, 2, control it, give me less bounce. 3, reason why we got us doing this, Matt, as we're riding down on that bike, just like how that terrain is gonna make you bounce, we wanna make sure that we can handle and that's not a shock to us.
I feel like I had more inner voice struggle preparing for the event, because preparing for the event is a lot of just long days on the bike, out by yourself. It's just going to be me and the bike in my head. What are you thinking? We'd have a bad training day and you're just like, man, if I feel this way after 30 miles in North Texas, how in the world am I going to feel in Colorado at 10,000 feet?
Good hold, keep that arm up, 90 degrees, keep it up. There you go. Working on that stability and the stabilization. We're doing a great job today. Got hips up, bring those hips up. Get a good firing in that quad. Just like pedaling going down that hill. Come on. 9-degree right on.
You're stepping in front of my focus point.
Well, why? Make your focus point here.
No, because then you'll move.
Come on. Come on.
Oh, come on.
Tighten the core. Good work. Good work.
That's it, Joseph. That's it.
I think when it comes to a challenge, like part of what he enjoys with figuring it out, so like with the nutrition, you know, he's got Excel spreadsheets where he's calculating things of what he needs and what time and, you know, those kinds of things, when he needs to consume things, and he's got alarms set, so when he's riding, it's dinging every hour of drink this much water, or, you know, whatever.
This is how I put my fuel packs together. Half a Cliff Bar, and I put this tape on there with the little double sides so that it's easy to tear away.
That's part of what he likes in this process, is not just the riding, but he likes figuring out how he's going to accomplish it.
I enjoy the push of endurance, not just the physical push, but also the mental push of doing it. Going into Leadville just a few days before the race, I'm thinking through a lot of what is the plan over the next few days. So I've spent a lot of time, months, thinking about the day that's coming. Really right now it's just about working through the plan that I've put down. Hey Siri, how many calories is 1,000 grams of carbs?
Protein and carbs provide 4 calories per gram, compared with 9 for fat. This answer is from healthline.com.
So 4,000 carbs or calories that I'll eat on the bike. I'll take in 1,500 milligrams of sodium an hour and 24 ounces of fluid an hour.
Which part of it was it that you were saying that there's going to be like traffic going up and down at the same time that you'll run into?
Columbine. We'll have traffic going up and down. Are we running next weekend?
We are.
All right.
Y'all running or riding?
Riding.
Right.
Running's for crazy people.
98% of people's metrics. We're all crazy.
That's right.
99%.
I went feeling very confident in my preparation.
So on behalf of the city of Leadville, we want to welcome you here. Leadville will see.
I knew I had done everything I could up to that point to learn as much as I could about the race, to do my physical strength training in the gym, to be on the bike and do my training on the bike. But the morning of, was different. I was up at 3 something and it's pitch dark, you know, where we're staying out in the middle of nowhere, and it just has this eerie feel, and kind of see the sun coming up, and you can start to see the silhouettes of the mountains, and I'm sitting in the back seat of the car looking out those mountains thinking, what in the world have I signed myself up for?
We got up at 3, we were all loaded up, ready to go. We were walking out the door a little after 4, and the smoke alarm went off at the house that we're staying at. Where everybody in the house ended up being up.
It felt like there was some monster, like these mountains were just a monster that I was getting ready to go battle, and I felt like I was getting ready to be defeated.
Whose idea was this?
Some crazy guy.
The reality started to set in. But once you started seeing the other riders, my family showing up at the start line, you know, it was a different energy at that point. I was the only one riding the bike. No one else could do that. But I know that my family made a lot of sacrifices.
Go, see you at the finish line.
I felt that pressure for everyone that we got to get across that finish line before that 12-hour shotgun gets fired off, because we all came here to succeed.
I see him.
I ate good, I felt good, my bike was in good shape, the weather was beautiful. The whole 105 miles I had mapped out on, you know, a splits sheet that I had on my bike. Because you have cutoffs, and you have to make those cutoffs so you get pulled from the race. I didn't want to come in, certainly not over 12 hours, but I didn't want to come in just under the wire either. It's about you. It's about setting your goal. So it's really you're racing yourself, you're pushing yourself. And that's, I think that's why there's such a community of, you know, being friendly and everything with one another, helping each other out. Really, we're not there racing each other so much as we are pushing ourselves to our limits and beyond.
What's up, boys? Yes, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
You just have to be in the mindset of, I have a plan, and I'm gonna run my plan. I'm not gonna worry about the guy that passes me or get excited about necessarily trying to pass somebody else. I'm gonna run my plan. Whether that's the pace at which you're riding, or whether that's your nutrition, what you're eating, when you're eating, how you're drinking, staying on top of all of those things, stay focused on that plan. That's what I've come to do. I had different marks along the course. Mainly they were aid stations that I had identified that I needed to be at by certain times. And that's what was really the driving indicator of how I was doing.
I think I was worried as it got later in the afternoon. That if he didn't make it, the frustration he would have with himself.
Those checkpoints along the way were really time-based measurements to see how are we doing. Are we where we thought we would be, or better or worse? And over time, it became worse. You get to a point, and for me it was around the 70 to 80 mile mark. At that point I had, believe it or not, I had been through sunshine, hot all day, rain, sleet, and now I'm back and it's sunny again. And I see my family, and you begin to think about all of the work, all the miles, all the hours, not just that you've invested, but that your family has sacrificed.
Liam, hey, can you say hi? Our shirts say Matt's Motivators, and then we just have like the elevation map.
And then I remember coming to the last aid station. I was behind schedule. It was a long climb up a paved road.
Got it. Keep going.
And I could see my family. They packed up and they drove. They made that additional effort to come. And so that was a really meaningful time. I could sense when I came through that last aid station that my family was a little uneasy about whether or not I was going to make it under the 12 hours. But then the last 10 miles, you realize I only have 10 miles, I only have 15 miles to go. And it's time to give whatever you got left in the tank, empty it now.
Yeah, he should be like probably 0.4 left. Just got the text, he got the kick to start, which is like a half mile left. Okay.
That last stretch to the finish line, to the red carpet, it was just so great to see my family all there and my friends, and it's kind of the culmination of everything that you've put into this over the last year. And I remember my mom was crying. I thought she was crying because she was happy, but apparently after the fact I learned that she was crying because she thought that I looked like I was dying.
You're shaking, are you okay? You cold? Are you food?
Just Greek.
You want a meal?
Cried crossing the start line this morning. Couldn't have done it without people out there cheering me on. This is by far the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. There's actually a picture of me coming up the red carpet, and I've got my hands lifted up celebrating because I'm going to be in under the 12-hour mark by a whopping 10 minutes. What's special about it is my family is running with me, but the most special is my wife. Seeing her face of excitement and joy. Or maybe she's smiling because she knows finally it's over. But I think she's smiling because she's happy that I succeeded.
Very proud.